hello. This place is... I like this. The scenery is wonderful and... Oh, don't be... Every home's care... Yeah, just one look around here. Maloose actually...
We have put in much work of late, and to much... If you ever...
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Bill. Huh?
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready.
Great, let's get Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private...
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of...
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for... We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the Doctor's left the experimental design...
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it...
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. facing.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, but at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you. It should be some help.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things...
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here.
We will.
Things are moving fast.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or...
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up?
Then you'd better get going.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Forest, protect us.
That's quite a welcome party.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Observe.
It all adds up. Seek within.
You poor lost lamb.
No more lies.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out.
Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand he might be here.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily...
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something.
The moon marrow spheres. He's...
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most. Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselette respect. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew weird. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have... Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge...
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level...
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance.
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. We'll do everything with... The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, now we know what's going on here.
For the everlasting fourth.
Observe.
Water jet!
It all adds up.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through...
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting?
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be first Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, Why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to... Well,
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood.
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. Follow. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's, in which case, all I'm doing is conducting... Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldier.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean
honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor.
Those are sacred relics. You do.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living.
You'll come to regret your act.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Forest, protect us. By the frost month. No more lies.
Target acquired.
Wipe out!
Time to come clean. The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
be silent? Close your eyes.
You won't feel a thing.
You poor lost lamb. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
Get lost.
It all adds up. Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Like a reflection. I expected so much more from you.
No more lies. The deception ends here.
Is that the best you how?
Witness my lies. Laid bare.
Get lost.
Be silent.
You poor lost lamb. For the everlasting.
Your
Can't hide the
betray
truth.
your fear of me.
Water jet! Yeah!
Get lost.
No more lies.
Close your eyes.
It all adds up.
Oh, interesting. Is that the best you can
Seek
do?
within.
Be silent. Observe.
Target acquired.
By the frost moon of old.
Yeah. Yeah. Boys, protect them. Can't hide the truth.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
What? Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. Something weird is going...
Traveler? What brings you here?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today?
Sorry, I'm...
Well...
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling.
Wait.
I'd love to, but...
Yes, thankfully.
Wait. These two are a couple?
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the... Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better...
This is all wrong. Could this be...
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the
When did he show up? No. None of this is...
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine.
Where is this place? It took all my strength to open the moon gate. So this is... the moon's reflection? I guess I could try opening the gate once. No response. If this was the space that killed both Revier and his lover... Or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... frozen in place. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dottori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Llama, everyone else, and me? Are these... I can't touch them. It's...
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through. If only I had known what would come. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. Ah, this represents destiny.
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that... All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Or... is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... No! Traveler!
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Haimon's not a little kid! You
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tevat.
Does that mean?
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to—
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connection. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor traveler.
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you.
I get how you feel. I do.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a I'll find—
Paimon knows, but she might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the moon goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her, right?
Okay. But we still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's. My guess is.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time.
She entered the space beyond the moon gate, knowing...
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are 2 comrades short on the eve of a...
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there...
Agreed. Whatever
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nod...
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what...
Does it be so much easier if the Traveler is here? No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. Either way, that's what... Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or... if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel... so heavy. Does enter... well... back to emptiness and silence again. I should try and find my way... The entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dottoro's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler! Huh?
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be...
Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But... did she turn around because she sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that if I keep following them... It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if... I'm getting weaker and weak. I'll just have to try. Come on, Columbina.
Suddenly, it feels...
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize... Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero.
3 moon marrows.
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore.
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of... Is this not a beautiful city? All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind...
False beauty is deceitful.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are... Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you...
That's pure sophistry.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient.
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet?
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subject. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not that I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me.
What makes...
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethics, and that is what I'd like to talk to you.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been playing. He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mute.
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. So what is it that the three moons cannot grant you?
I don't make deals with lying.
That's quite an accusation. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, human relationships end with conflicts of emotion. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the four great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to... These four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worth... Think about it. After all, what value do perfection and purity... I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. I'm sure many people have...
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tavat. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step.
How does that make us different? Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was...
Take that back! She's gone because of you!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. And I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek answers from him at the end of that.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean...
Don't be so...
Oh, no. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to... Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart? And what you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an...
This is a Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see wherever you are right now.
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations.
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the... Miss Lauma, I will leave he...
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help...
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them... Yehoda, you should help Lau...
My wish has come true.
Well...
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no.
Are you? Who will see to our other work if we're all...
But boss...
Well, Nefer,
What makes you think I'd need...
I'll need it.
That's quite...
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and tech. Understood. I will
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? I intend to stay behind and help Miss Androni with her research.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him...
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese.
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. That aside, same goes for rescuing the Traveler.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... sorry. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within...
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll...
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a... Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as Master?
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social graces as yourself not be worth...
Please, Lord Flint. Sir Flint. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big...
In all sincerity?
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramid.
I only hope we have enough...
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help. And we can recall anyone out on patrol.
Good. If you've got something to say, Master Ilua.
You mentioned that you have... something... How...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. However bad things have gotten in the past,
Nodcry has never... I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it... I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse. What? No. Why? There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals. Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. And what? Nothing I can do about it. Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? Then allow me to express my sincere... Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint. Oh my, this doesn't bode well. Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. I've returned safe and sound from plenty... Fine. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all... A sound just... Also...
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. This should do it. The last 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here. Flint?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a... As for you, why would... It appears we think along similar lines.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore. You don't think Columbina perished either.
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. The only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as... Although... It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions... Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time, if nothing else. She mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. Please, Traveler.
Huh.
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. The Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we can make—
Focus now. I have to write a— Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. There's a noise outside the door. Is she back? Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place—
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's—
Let's try and make some time to look into the— wait.
Oh. Paimon. What's that look for? This is a victory feast.
It's the Traveler and Paimon. It's but... Why are they...
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rerir. So this is your chance to make it up to her.
Wait. How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflect, and everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflect—
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna— Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. And in any case, I'll likely— Instead, I have to find a— Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truly no other way?
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure we'll find a way one day.
Huh. Guess someone's gotta be the optimist.
The present. The future. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight can't even get in. I didn't think it was worth the trouble.
The moonlight?
Ah, I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after Moon Prayer Night. I need to write down as much information as I can. And maybe
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even...
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer wherever you are right now. I'm sure you're still fighting again. This is all I can leave. How I wish I could stay, but I hope to see you again. And if the opportunity presents itself,
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night.
I am here. Time in this place flows backward. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvak, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Reir of Solnari. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Only when I'm in a good mood, and at leisure.
Well, I never... Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm of... As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read...
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of... Let's go. We have a wall's worth of...
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. But not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3. Just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess... Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottore artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh, I'm so mad right now.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time. I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the four orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then Moonmara.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look,
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
fine.
do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication device?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the Curatorium.
All right then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations, but we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the good news.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge crisis. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect, and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindus might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. All right, I need to get...
Sure. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. Speaking of the Traveler, there's a note.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but...
Well, since you offer, this is the Traveler and Paimon. It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. I believe that the correct term. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the human civilization should grad the sparks of civil variables. Descender? Dottore likely captured the traveler because of her descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Why would... Where does this variable factor in? The world form... Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explicate, observe, and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. This is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Her. Still the memory, wishes. The way Renee, that place was the cutting of souls and storing them in the chemical marriage model. What was Helene's view on Renee? I know. Oh, now I remember. Helene's old notes are here too. Renee seemed. Yep, that's my subordinate. Some of Helene's old files. He may have kept them, come to think of it. Renee's world formula was filled with calculations. As for Helene. It's been too. What? He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never... Did you really never take a close look at Renee? The very thought of... You once asked... Even the time... Now then, allow me first establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Then, the variables, the sparks of civil... Traverse the world, the primordial records. This is horrendously How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. Oh, I jest. But true madness does all. So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's asking me. The world needs a solution. Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must... Something's written on the box. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to—
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks, and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodcry? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodcry.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Overrule!
Amateur mistake. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to concentrate the Trilunar Authority in his hands.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my...
No. I'll stop talking.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently...
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
That is indeed the question.
This won't do.
You can't. We have no idea where...
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here...
Sandrone is working on it.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well outside the city and...
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the Doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from... Thanks to research by Master and the... Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something pure, wild, and untamed.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Reria? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. not to mention the operating principles. Sure. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, this presumes a theoretical model of the seven elements. I almost wonder if the idea for the divide... It is at once a I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious... But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm?
Should we give it a...
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. Now you try.
All right. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the... I now feel confident in asserting.
But the energy field is huge. How much...
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try... That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test. Try using Anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go into it.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to...
Glad I asked.
Live!
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Quit following me. Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight.
Well, I think we can save...
Is skirting around the topic your way of
Just being cautious. I don't doubt...
Quit following me. Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then I still have some of my senses left.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either.
We should go. No sense in sticking around here longer than we need.
Agreed.
Quit following me.
rises. Ah, you're back!
We saw some things that...
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down.
Might I ask how things are proceeding?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a...
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my...
What makes you think I'd need you to...
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more... Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here? And I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions. I guess the only thing that's missing is that...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feeling.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this? I can't see anything. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did you...
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it? A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again. But only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only—
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have God tier—
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over— I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century—
You could have frozen me for millions of years.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand only that which they can perceive. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering. And thus, unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, it is ordinary humans that account. Their lifespans are so— Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How— Even I feel bad for you sometimes.
Alien.
So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you— You have been treated most unfairly. I can change that.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last. So far. But it's more than that. I'll keep this question in—
Humans. You never—
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerier regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
The cannon. That's right. And right after that—
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling—
I wonder if I could try to prevent his— But how would I do it?
Traveler, behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. Easy Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me.
Sigi Sato Pasa Sax, Sniti Ipotofutos.
There's no time. I have to— Oh, Frost Moon. Oh, great land. Oh, slumbering moonlight of— If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, Columbina!
Oh.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you not use my quarters as your personal nap room?
Aw, but I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it's...
That's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little Rosaline will be here shortly, but... Hey, at least let me finish before you... Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty... Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure they're food.
Well, life there didn't go quite how...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help other people? Just for free food and drink? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people...
Oh, Lord Artificer.
Not Sitson...
Yes, that would...
You must be joking.
Exactly.
In his later years, Elen did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes of my own. Well,
Who's Elen?
He was the... Let me ask you...
I'd also like the...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy. Time is flowing backwards. That mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more power. What lies at the end of all of the end? It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery. This is...
Or not? How are we supposed to read through this many
Difficult, yes.
Seems like they're searching for information. Was this my...
To expose the true intentions of this Rarir,
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the one making... If I choose not to help them now...
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait! Luanotar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the past. But why Luanotar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki? That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. This is likely my final chance to enter. It's now or never. Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Enefa and Aino...
No. Stay calm. Think calm. Oh, wait, back. Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? And if I return in my current state? Dotori's actions that day prove that he'd been planning that for a long time. Yet even if I manage to get back, how can I fight against... I can't. I have to fight... Wait. Does that mean... I think I know what the final destination of I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes...
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? I need something with a close connection to me.
Hey, what was that?
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the It also explains why she's been present in every past location because we have a deep connection.
Hey there!
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul back then. I was just...
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you...
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the Traveler's side. Guide her. And help her in my stead. Oh, and bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need her help. You too. As for mine...
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants. Believe me, such a life is...
What point is he trying to make? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. Mortals are found everywhere one looks.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my...
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me.
You've grown a lot since we last met. Why don't I lower... And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the time. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last... Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing. Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hack Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I owed you a favor back in Sumeru? Now where are you? Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my... Dotori doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer. Because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by...